Before we get to the video, we wanted to let you guys know about our Patreon linked in the description or at the end of this video. You can get early access to every reaction series we do over there. We've also got reactions to a ton of anime series you might not even know we're doing, such as the ones you're seeing on screen right now. There's basically a whole library of anime reactions available over there, so if you want to see those, you got to go check that out. And you'll also get access to our private Discord server if you want to come chat. Last thing, here's all our current patrons on the right, and on the left you can see our top 10 patrons of all time. You guys are awesome. You're keeping the channel running, so thank you so much. And everybody, enjoy the video. What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar, the only reaction channel that could prevent wildfires if it would just stop dropping these fire reactions. My name is Anthony, joined by fellow reactioneers, Joey and Chris. What's up, dude?
So, if I've ever learned anything from Smokey, it's that
Smokey Duggar.
you. No, this isn't Sonic. We're not doing the Bears. No, this is
Smokey
just Smokey.
the Bears.
Smokey
Sonic.
The Beast.
What? Wait, I didn't
You don't
get
remember that? The old school Sonic cartoon?
No.
They had that episode where they're on the train and like the bears are trying to fuck Sonic over, and then all of a sudden they notice that Robotnik played them, and so they want to help Sonic. So like every time they went to go do something, they're like, "I've got an idea," and they sound stupid as hell. They're like, "I got an idea," da, 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 da. And it's like, "We'll do it because we're the Bears." Like they did it every fucking 10 seconds. It's the Bears. Yeah, that's crazy.
I was just confused because that's like a whole fucking Chicago Bears.
Chicago, yeah, for sure. Absolutely, I agree. But still,
like at first, like I heard you say the Bears, and then like it took me a second, and I was like, "Wait, did he say Sonic before that? What the fuck does Sonic have to do with that?"
Dude, don't worry. I got powers.
I legitimately thought you were talking about the restaurant chain because that was the only thing I could think might have like some sort of connection to the Chicago Bears. I was like, did they do like something at some point?
Okay, so now that Joe is a little bit caught up on My Hero, I have a quirk, and I'm about to use my quirk right now. All right, and that's in the comments. The Bears, let's see it. Hashtag the Bears, let's see it. All right, it happens every once in a while. I see everybody out there that hit me up with the hashtag Nikki is a new Pira. I saw that. That was fucking dope.
I'll be
There's
looking
like 12
at those,
of them, dude.
I'll be looking at those profiles and seeing if they're more than a fucking day old when they fucking come out of the thing.
But it's this fucking death battle. Jesus fucking
It's
Christ.
the one you've been waiting for, dude.
God damn it, man. Why? Who asked for this? Who asked for this?
I was fucking hyped for this one, dude. You weren't hyped for this one?
No.
I was like, holy shit, dude. I need Smokey Bear and McGruff the crime dog. McGruff the crime dog, Chris.
There's a fan out there somewhere that's going to be like, these guys don't know anything about these
Yeah.
people.
You guys don't know McGruff the crime dog is actually a planet buster, Guardian of the Galaxy?
No, I'm ready for that part to figure out how Smokey the fucking.
He's just going to the moon, dude. Going to the moon.
Well,
I
in this
refuse.
one commercial, whenever he was trying to save forest fires, what he did is he grabbed the entire Earth and ripped the fucking Earth off and the entire fire and threw it out into space, so that way the space vacuum of space would put out the
You
fire.
know that shit's coming because this is a fucking joke battle, so they're definitely gonna bring out some stupid shit for this one for sure.
Oh,
but
for sure.
The question was,
I was gonna say, I want to just defend Chris. I want to defend Chris right here, even though we didn't even talk about it in the first place. But I'm gonna bring it up just real quick. You said Smokey the Bear. And this is a common thing, and it's just Smokey Bear, but I refuse to acknowledge that it's just Smokey Bear. To me, it will always be Smokey the Bear. All right. So
The reason why I get that is because Smokey the Bandit.
Okay. Well, I always called him Smokey the Bear when I was younger, so that's why I refuse to call him Smokey
Well,
Bear.
you're just stupid, dude.
He has a "the" in his name. All right. McGruff the crime dog, Smokey the Bear.
is this one of those old-fashioned, I don't know what they're even called, where things changed from then to now? They just took out words and changed the way they looked.
Please.
Oh, you're talking about
Fucking
the Mandela effect, dude.
Bree's fucking ears will perk up, and I'll have to hear about how fucking Captain Crunch was never fucking Captain Crunch. It was Captain Crunch the entire time. All this other fucking
Pikachu,
shit. Dude, oh my fucking, like, she went on and on and on about the whole fucking tank scene where, I remember the guy getting ran the fuck over. I was like, that never happened. It never fucking happened.
That's because you're from a different fucking timeline, Chris, and they merged. All right, you're just wrong.
Well, that was.
I'm definitely biased towards Smokey the Bear. Joey, thoughts?
Going with Smokey the Bear, I guess, because I don't know much about either one of these people, honestly.
Damn.
I know who McGruff is. You don't know who McGruff is?
Nope.
Are you serious? You never saw any? Like, did you? Bro, we're both from the South. You had Dare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would always do like Dare, and then like a little bit later, we would always have like a fucking the Crime Dog fucking commercial too.
I was probably outside cutting my grass with scissors.
When it comes to public service, two animals have gone far beyond the call of duty. They're known throughout the world as the symbols of safety. So let's make them fight to the death. Smokey Bear, the firefighting mascot of forest safety. And McGruff the crime dog, taking a bite out of crime wherever he goes. He's wears an arm boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So they're gonna go with like the opposite.
In 1944, America's forests faced an ever-increasing threat. With nearly 16 million men battling Nazis overseas, little manpower remained to combat the spread of forest fires. Every year, 30 million acres of trees would go up in smoke. Damn, that's even more trees than Snoop Dogg can burn. America needed a new hero, someone who could prevent these disastrous blazes from occurring in the first place. And then along came a lovable cartoon bear named Smokey.
So remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
As a mascot, Smokey Bear did what he could to inspire the American people. He even partnered with Bambi to teach the ways of fire safety. However, Smokey was still merely a dream, a figment of imagination, until one fateful day in the Capitan Mountains of New Mexico. What do you know? A forest fire broke out. The mountain trees were annihilated in a blaze so intense the 30 firefighters called to action were almost incinerated. Thousands of forest critters either fled or died. All but one. Atop a smoldering tree clung a lone survivor, a small black bear cub. His paws burnt, his family lost to the flames.
Smokey
So after firefighters rescued him, there was only one name that fit. Smokey. Well, first they named him Hotfoot Teddy, but they couldn't waste such a great PR opportunity. Adopted into the National Zoo at Washington, D.C., young Smokey became the living symbol of fire prevention. They even made an animated short of his new official origin story, and it's pretty horrifying, actually. The public adored young Smokey. He received so much fan mail, he had to get his own zip code. And since then, Smokey has successfully helped prevent forest fires and promote fire safety for over 70 years. And boy, oh boy, has he done a good job.
Drown your campfires with water. Make sure it's totally wet. Then stir and drown again.
Indeed, in just the first 20 years, annual forest fire damage dropped over 80%. Yeah, thanks to Smokey's advice, I've never started a forest fire in my entire life. I don't believe that. To my knowledge, I mean, I've had plenty of opportunities. Well, I'm impressed. I didn't think you took anybody's advice so seriously. Why wouldn't I take Smokey's? This guy started a fire safety club, picked up ventriloquism, and even taught the Addams family to put out fires. You know, the people who love pain and things that are generally bad for you. He's befriended the creatures of the forest, much like a Disney princess, and even infiltrated Disney itself to teach their characters about fire safety. Also, unlike most mascots at the time, he successfully protected his dignity through the toughest social experience in recent history, the 90s.
Respect the forest. Protect our trees. This isn't me.
Smoke, we agreed you'd talk to kids in their language.
I know, but I'll just give it to them straight.
Oh, and in case you forgot, he's also a goddamn bear. An American black bear, to be precise. The largest black bears are over 7 feet tall and exceed 800 pounds, which seems to match Smokey's own size. Smokey's got plenty to fight with, like his razor-sharp claws, his trusty shovel, and enough muscle to rip your arm off Chewbacca style. And then you have to worry about fighting a bear that's armed. Was that a pun? It wasn't even bear-related. Wiz, you can't even bear the amount of puns I've got. What have you got? As if. Unlike Boomstick, Smokey isn't one to just do the bare minimum. In fact, bears in general are quite durable creatures thanks to their stout anatomy, including a skeleton so stable it endures long hibernation without withering. You better believe Smokey is strong too. Bears his size can break trees and flip over boulders weighing more than 350 pounds. When he was just a cub, Smokey even smashed this shitty little house to bits.
He's surprisingly stealthy, able to sneak up on people in broad daylight with barely a sound. Also, black bears can run up to 30 miles per hour.
That's what makes the bear cavalry so dangerous. Aside from that, he's accomplished many unbelievable feats to keep the forest safe, like manipulating time.
And also when he disguised
my God.
without bearing any resemblance to his real body. Boomstick, why don't you introduce his greatest feat with your baritone voice?
Prepare yourself, because Smokey can magically grow so large he's bigger than Godzilla. Look at the size of him.
All just to emphasize a point,
This is
much like how I'm owning this unbearable pun war.
Oh, I'm still going. I hope you brought some sort of non-perishable snack, because I can do this all day. You're gonna be so embarrassed when you lose.
No, that'll never happen when it's me versus you.
Ha! You missed a bear pun. You're out.
Ursus is Latin for bear, moron.
Ah, damn it! You know Latin's my weakness. If only I was a bear, then my only weakness would be bear traps, bear repellent, and bear mace. You know, shit that people had to make to stop bears since
bear
they're
mace
so
is my
unstoppable.
There are some techniques to increase your chances of surviving a bear attack. Some say you can punch your arm
Gonna
down
need
their
a
throat
lot
to
of bear
induce
mace for
uncontrollable
Godzilla
vomiting.
fucking Smokey,
Although I
dude.
wouldn't recommend that
What don't
because
matter?
you're
He would just
definitely
stop
going to
time,
lose
grab
your
it
arm.
out of your
And
hand.
it's
And
gross.
rewind time.
Honestly, all you
do
can
all
really
kinds of
do
stuff
is
with
make
time.
yourself look as large and intimidating as possible.
Now I know a foolproof way to escape a bear. You just gotta be faster than the guy next to you.
Well, it's a good thing Smokey chose a life of education and isn't chasing people down.
Little Smokey
The
knew that was
last
gas
thing
in
you
the
want after
bottle.
you is an 8-foot-tall bear with a giant
That bear
shovel
is not
and a
fucking around,
grudge.
dude.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Smokey, look, Smoke!
I gotta get back to the forest.
Holy shit.
Let me take you on a trip back to the late
What can this dog
1970s,
do?
also known as the feel-good decade, a time where individualism and personal
really
liberation took center stage. But not everybody took
Milking
that as a
the
sign of
70s
peace.
show.
Yeah, domestic crime was getting bad. Like, really bad. At the turn of the decade, the American people made a hero to save them from themselves. A dog in a trench coat.
This canine began his campaign modestly enough, but he needed a name.
Thank God TV's
After
came so
8
far.
months of polling, he was given one, along with an unforgettable slogan.
Take a bite out of crime.
McGruff, the crime dog.
Focused and determined to make that bite count, McGruff hit the streets hard and fast. In just a year, more than 50% of Americans had seen at least one McGruff advertisement.
Because teenagers are the victims of over 2,000 violent crimes by strangers every day. You can help stop it.
That's because he was willing to get his job done by any means possible, even if it meant ultimate embarrassment. He used commercials, cartoons, comic books, video games, musicals.
He even released his own anti-drug album with such classic singles as Crack and Cocaine,
Cause nobody's needing that crack and cocaine. Making a mess of their mind.
That's the best thing ever.
Inhalants,
You'll be suffering pain. Cause inhalants kill.
I feel bad for the kids
Yeah,
that were set down
it's
and forced to
really,
listen to that shit.
really bad.
As McGruff's plan generally
didn't
targeted
know any
children
better
rather
back
than
then, dude.
current criminals, it required patience and time. But it worked. Over the next few decades, crime dropped exponentially. The next generation of America was smarter and safer.
Now, some of you are probably thinking, hey, you can't prove McGruff was responsible for all of that. And I say to you, can you prove he wasn't?
Regardless, McGruff certainly had a massive impact, leading the charge against crime.
I mean, that's seriously impressive, considering all my dog does is sit around licking his balls.
McGruff's not just any dog, he's a 6-foot-tall bipedal bloodhound, a dog breed known for their excellent sense of smell, an extremely powerful bite, and floppy, adorable ears. Scaling him to your average bloodhound, McGruff
He better
can likely
stop
run
time or blow up
45
a
miles
planet
per
or
hour,
something.
jump 10 feet
Yeah,
high,
can he
and
beat
bite with enough
Godzilla?
pressure to break bones.
And unlike my dog, McGruff wears a cool trench coat, which not only protects him from the rain and cold, but gives off a neat detective vibe.
However, unlike Thailand's Air Chief Marshal, Mr. Fufu,
Rest in peace, buddy.
True story, McGruff doesn't appear to hold an official police rank. He calls himself a pre-tective, which is just as fake as it sounds.
Oh, wait. If a crime hasn't happened yet, then how does he know to stop it? That's like some Minority Report shit.
He possesses a certain set of skills to do so. He has a keen eye for details and context clues. He's exceptional at analyzing and predicting potential crimes in progress.
So he can predict what's gonna happen with a few context clues. But that doesn't mean much if he can't stop a mugging or whatever.
Luckily, McGruff has plenty of tools and talents. When someone's in trouble, McGruff's circle of respect creates a...
Is he gonna get a gun?
Which is apparently the perfect defense against bullies.
While he's not an official member of the police force, he's been hanging around officers for decades, so it's not unreasonable to believe he's picked up some police combat training.
Being your own dog has its perks. For example, McGruff's car isn't a standard beat-up police cruiser. It's a friggin' monster truck. This bad mamma jamma is based on a 2010 Ford Super Duty with 540 cubic inches of gas-guzzling badassery.
Definitely an upgrade over his original 96 model, though I'm not sure what this has to do with preventing crime.
Screw preventing crime! This beautiful beast prevents all kinds of other stuff, like boredom, being a little sissy, and small European cars from going unsmashed. That's enough for me.
Ironically, despite his skills and claim to stop crimes before they happen, he's more of a counselor than a protector, and doesn't actually step in all that often.
No, but he doesn't need to when he can freeze time!
Ah yes, McGruff is famous for pausing time and breaking the fourth wall to discuss an ongoing potential crime. Unfortunately, while pausing time, McGruff does not seem capable of interacting with the world around him.
That's Jenny, but that's not Jenny's dad. If she gets into that car, that may be the last time you'll see Jenny.
He doesn't even bother saving Jenny from her kidnapper.
Which means he was right. That was the last time we saw Jenny.
Still, McGruff's campaign has been wildly victorious. It's safe to say he succeeded in taking a bite out of crime.
Oh my god, we didn't even mention the reality flipping switch he has in his office. What the hell is up with that thing?
I'm McGruff, the crime dog, and I'm here to help take a bite out of crime.
Oh, he better not fucking turn that on, cause the bear's gonna beat the dog. So
let's end this debate.
Well, what are you guys doing?
Sticking with Smokey, dude. I want to see
Smokey, and I'm gonna try and call the death. He's gonna decapitate him with the shovel.
Hey, not bad. I'm just ready to see the winner of this versus Akuma. The ultimate death battle.
True.
Nobody can beat Akuma, dude. I mean, okay. Then I'm gonna throw in mine as well. Then, actually, no, I'm not. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go Smokey as well.
I'm hoping he just gets big, goes big, and just steps on him or something. One day he'll see that coming. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like they're gonna have fucking McGruff. If McGruff wins, it's gonna be because like he analyzes some fucking shit. It's gonna be stupid.
He knew everything he was gonna do before it happened.
Well, at least they both can stop time, so that's good. At least.
Yeah, so we already know it's gonna cancel each other out.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. Regardless, Smokey's gonna win. I said decapitation, shovel. So I'm going with.
Yeah, the safe space thing didn't seem to be enough to overrule the Godzilla size if they're actually going to use that. So, and I didn't see anything else that would make him out of bed. The only thing I can think is if they don't use the Godzilla size thing though, and they let McGruff use a gun because he has police training, then I mean you can kill a bear with a gun.
Yeah, but
I hope they go super brutal with it. Like he grabs McGruff and drowns him in the water. And then he does his whole like fucking telling you how to put out forest fires. He's like, so first you drown it, and then he throws him, then takes a shovel, sticks it in him, and then like spins it, and he's like, then you spin it up, and then you drown it again. Yeah,
I don't think that's happening.
And he's got the monster truck too. Don't forget about that, dude. He could run him over with the monster.
I mean,
truck.
fucking, it's like as big as what's his face's big toe whenever he's in fucking
when he's fucking
goddamn Godzilla form. So
I'd like to see McGruff burn to death. That'd be how I'd like to see it end.
He likes to put out fires, but not this one.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, kids, fire is a dangerous tool which should never be left unattended. Well, time to go. Only you could have prevented that forest fire, fool.
Let's fight to the death.
You should learn to respect your surroundings. I'll show you respect.
Well, that didn't last very long. Holy shit.
Oh, damn. Things are fucking changing.
Remember, kids, if you're about to be mauled by a bear, stupid dog.
Oh, God, it's not good.
Take a bite out of this.
Now I feel like he's just gonna get smushed by giant Smokey Bear.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed that all these trees are destroying.
Not even you can prevent this. Remember, kids. Remember me.
Oh fucking way.
I'll take
Looks
it.
like McGruff had a rough time out there. Smokey was clearly the stronger combatant, thanks to being a giant bear, really.
McGruff wasn't totally outclassed. His greater speed and smaller size made the battle quite tedious for Smokey. But that's about it.
Yeah, he couldn't compete with Smokey in anything else. It's like my grandpappy always said, why have a guard dog when you can get a guard bear?
But what truly mattered in this battle were their unique abilities, and in that, McGruff didn't stand a chance. When McGruff paused time, he couldn't affect the world around him, while Smokey has shown that he can.
And really, what are you gonna do against a bear that can grow to the size of a mountain?
So, bear beats dog, Smokey's powers were superior, and ultimately Smokey had far more options to take McGruff down for good.
Smokey was just more than McGruff could bear. Ha-ha! One last bear pun! Suck it, Wiz!
The winner is Smokey Bear.
And boomstick.
Stick around, we're about to announce the combatants for the next death battle.
I mean, I needed that death battle in my life for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
same, dude. Needed to see it.
That's one of the great questions. Like, Goku versus Superman is like, okay, sure, it's there. But Smokey the Bear, now that he stole the from this W, versus McGruff Crime Dog, I mean, we needed to see that.
Life changing. I needed that in my life. I'm glad. Bucket list. Mark one of them off.
Animation was good.
Yeah. I'm getting that big. We should have knew him, and we all picked him anyways. But there was no way you could defeat him that big.
Yeah. I'm glad either way. So.
I don't think that we needed that death battle, but I've got no issues with it. Like, it was pretty, in my opinion, it was pretty obvious who was going to win the fight. So,
be fair, there is a Justin Bieber versus Rebecca Black death battle. So, I mean, it could have been
something
that.
else we don't need either.
It could have been that, dude. All right, let's go ahead and
That
call it
part
there.
is sooner or later it will be.
Out. Yep. Next time we'll watch Cammy versus Sonya. So until then, stay bright. Okay, dark side. What's up, YouTube? Did you like that video? Then don't forget to like and subscribe. You can support us on Patreon if you want to get early access to all our series. Check out the links in the description below. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch. We post polls and play games. And as always, thanks for watching.